What do you think about the ethics of going on the site Kick, knowing that potentially some of the money could be used, or it's funded by essentially gambling money?
Yeah, I saw Pokemon's response to that, which was really interesting about the ethical and the moral dilemma of, are you supporting...
I saw his response to Pokemon's thing.
Yeah, her response was not interesting, or...
I watched that,
None of these streamers care about gambling. They just, it's like platform wars, and gambling is like the vector they use to like attack like other platforms.
Do you think that, like, why do they attack it? Is it like a moral grandstanding thing, or do you think that they could be insecure about their viewership relative to that, or do you think it's a true passion thing? Like they actually care about the people that could.
It's absolutely not a true passion thing. I think that there's a lot of weird kind of like games, clicky games going on. So like you've got like factions of streamers. You've got like Trainwrecks and XQC, and on that they're on one team, and then on another team you've got like Hassan, kind of like more mainstream Twitch people like fight with each other, like they're on opposing teams. So sometimes so with the XQC and Train moving to one platform, these guys might feel incentivized to kind of attack this because one, these guys are on a different team and these guys like fight a ton with each other, and then two, they're on Twitch and obviously they feel some loyalty to their platform, so they want to attack like a competing platform as well. That would be my guess.
What are your thoughts on the gambling aspect of, is that, I don't want to say ethically or morally right, but let's just say you have a younger demographic of audience, 10 to 18 years old. Do you think subjecting them to gambling is a good thing to do, or do you think it's not worth it?
It's a great thing to do.
Great. Yeah. What was the phrasing of that question?
Would you rather go broke? Would you rather go broke at 13, or would you rather go broke at 30? Okay, 13-year-old can't take loans. They can't lose a house. They can't destroy their life. 30-year-old can. So it's good to learn that lesson of going broke at 13.
Well, I'm just saying, because I think personal control is something that has to be factored in that it's out there, and it's up to you to decide if that's right for you or not.
I mean, yeah, for me personally, I don't like gambling much. Like, I don't think I would ever promote it unless I got paid an obscene amount of money to do it. Just because it's not, like, in my opinion, from everything I've seen, I'm pretty sure gambling addictions are like the worst addiction of like any addiction ever. Because like it doesn't threaten your health, so you could do it for an infinite amount of time. There's tons of other ways to get money. The tricks and things that are employed by casinos to make you keep pulling the lever, like, mess with your mind a lot. So personally, I don't like gambling. In terms of like, would I support a platform that has like kickbacks from gambling? When you start to get into like ethical consumption questions, it gets very, very, very difficult once you get like one or two levels removed to figure out like where the responsibility lies, because then you get into like, do I want to be on Twitch because Amazon had that one thing going with the workers in the warehouse and the tornado or the whatever, or do I want to be on Rumble because they have like far right people on there that might, advocate for violence against Jewish people? Like, do I want to be on this? Not to say that like these platforms are bad, or even that this, I don't know on Rumble if that happens, but like I'm just saying that when you start to get into like layers of responsibility removed in today's society, everything is so interconnected. It's really hard. I feel like you could attack anybody for any thing ever. So if you really, really, really don't like gambling, and that's like a huge moral sticking point for you, which it isn't for any of these streamers that pretend it is, but if that is a huge sticking point for you, then I'd say maybe stay away from Kick. Like, you probably wouldn't want to support the platform, maybe. No. But yeah.